Good morning, everybody, and this is your DAX day trade setup for today. And yeah, we're still pretty much stuck in the range. So we've had a relatively strong move up the last couple of days, and now we had a bit of a pullback, pretty much onto the 66 EMA here. And I mean, if you look at other moving averages, you look at the 50 EMA, you'll see that is the 50 EMA as well. So, well, it's in that zone, should I rather say. And you can see over the past, since 2020, so past couple of months, December 2020, we've been buying off the 50. So we did dip below it there. We've come back to test it. So my view on that is a test of the 50 EMA, or the 66 EMA in my case. And what we want to do now is just look for the opportunities of what we expect. So nice move up, and then what you should see here is a pretty solid flag. There it is there. Well, we can do it any which way you want to, doesn't really matter, but I think just line it up like that. That is the flag at the moment. The idea is quite simple. We need to break above this zone here, and I'll give that to you on the lower time frames now once I can see what's going on there. At the moment, you can see moving averages all grouped together, and this above and below the moving averages just continuing. There's no real direction in the DAX. Nobody really knows what's going on in the last couple of months. And I keep saying that, the longer we go on like this, the harder it becomes to break down or break up. So, we start getting stuck in a range like this. It could take quite some time. And some of the other indexes around the globe over the years, if you just do your back testing there, you'll see the minute you get into a range that starts lasting close to a year or heading towards a year, it typically stays like that for a couple of years. So that's kind of the one thing that's boiling or bubbling, should I say, at the moment. But nothing really here on the 3 hour. You can see big inside bar, big inside bar. So that is a bullish pattern there. It's not quite off. I suppose it is. You could argue that it is off a level. Here's the previous tail, and there's quite a bit of support here. So we could argue that that's off a level, but we could also argue that that's a flat bottom triangle looking for the bottom of the range. So, this is a 15-minute chart as far as I'm concerned, and you can see Monday and Tuesday is sideways. Monday was sideways, and then we gap down and sideways again. Looking at the moving averages, slap bang on the middle. Look at my oscillator, slap bang on the middle. This is clear signal: do not touch, do not trade at all, leave it alone. So just looking at the structure we've got here, my bias based on that would be for a break to the downside, but I'd want to see us get below 15,477, retest that, and then look for a retest to the downside. The other side of me, if I just ignore the moving averages and the oscillators and just look at price action, we've had a strong move up. We're consolidating over 3 days. So you can see 1, 2, 3 days, and at the same time, if you look at the structure here, we've got a bit of a range bar, bit of tail there, higher low, higher low. So we are forming what we all know now is a consolidation triangle. There's the top of the triangle, here's the bottom of the triangle, inside a sort of a bearish channel, and that is normally a consolidation for a break to the upside. But it's the only signal we have. The moving averages are bearish, and the oscillators are absolutely nowhere. So for me, I'm going to be relatively conservative. You can see there's a zone of support here, or resistance. It was support there, but and was resistance yesterday. So that's a level we need to recapture. Come down to the 15-minute for this, and you can see even the 15-minute moving averages are bearish at the moment. So what we're looking for is a break above 15,577. I want to see a break up, probably close those gaps up there. You can see there's 2 gaps. Then I want to see a pullback come onto the structure. The structure should be somewhere around here where we close at 15,540, 15,550, somewhere around there. And that would give me the opportunity to buy into it with a stop below the swing low here. Okay, so it is a triangle, so expect the break up and then expect the pullback to come and retest the triangle. So if it does gap up ever so slightly, it'll probably rally and then come back and close the gap first before moving. So I expect it to come back to the apex of the triangle basically, so somewhere in this area at 15,500. Okay, so anyway guys, that's kind of my view at the moment. Higher time frames are sit on the sides. Lower time frames is just watching to see if I do get the break above this level here. Okay, so that's 55.77. I get the break up. Not going to chase that long. Wait for the pullback to come and test this channel break or the apex of the triangle down at 15.50. If I see solid price action there, opportunity to buy into it, tight stop, and then we're looking for top of channel. Don't look for anything more than that. Also, not top of channel, top of range. So, and you can pick anything that you want. I would actually just be below the previous high here. So I'd be looking for a target area of around 15,675. If we start getting above that, that's a different story. But that would be the trade for today. Anyway, hope it helps, and we'll catch up with you later. Cheers for now.